name is Archie. Okay, I've been trading for 20 years right now. I've been I've been live for 20 I've been I've been trading for 20 years right now. So roughly I started off with stocks, and then I went into futures market, and then I went to commodities futures, and then I went into options. And then in the year 2017 I starting to trade crypto. Okay. Hello all. Okay, please do help me to share out. Okay, to all your friends that students or you are my students. You can share it out to all your Facebook group, or all the or whatever groups you have. Okay, that is associated with crypto trading. Okay, so let us start. Is everybody ready? If everybody ready, let's save up the time because I only have like 60 minutes. So if you're ready to embark into this derivative journey, please give me a yes. Okay, please give me a yes. Please give me a yes. Okay, in the chat box below, so that I know that you are ready. So because I will hopefully can you chat? Can we chat on WhatsApp, sir? Okay, WhatsApp. Okay, if you have my number, yes, you can. But you can always chat in my Telegram group as well, or on my FB as well. Okay, so let us. If you are ready, then let's start. Okay, the first thing I want you to know is that you please stay on, because if you are listening halfway, you will gain less. Okay, please stay in the live so as long as possible. Okay, I don't want you to get interrupted, because this course is about a very straightforward course. Okay, you only take like 60 minutes this course, so I would like you to stay on this live for 60 minutes so that you can get all my experience in trading for the past 20 years. Okay, so if you're ready, please key in a yes in the chat box below, so that I know that how many of you is ready for my course. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, if you're ready, key in a yes in the chat box below so that I can start right now. Okay, what is derivative trading? Okay, derivative trading started off in the 1800s. Okay, say in US. Okay, it started off there. Okay, it's actually to stabilize the price of something. Okay, it's actually to stabilize the price. Let me go into my slide. Okay, let me go into my slides. Okay, here, this is my slide. Okay, it's actually something quite nice. Okay, it has leverage, and then I actually make a lot of money here. So to tell you, this is a money making thing because of the leverage. Like, but leverage is always a double-edged sword, so that it can always harm you and it can always make you a lot of money. Okay, what is derivatives? Okay, derivatives is actually in the old days in the agriculture. So let's say, okay, I'm telling you something about a derivative right now. Okay, so imagine, okay, we are not saying about crypto right now. Let's say something about agriculture right now. Okay, imagine if you are planting if you are planting corn. Okay, if you're planting corn, okay, back in the 1990s, okay, 1990s or 90s, 1900. Okay, so if you're planting corn, you have cost. Okay, you have labor cost, you have land cost, you have all your cost that is incurred. So you always want to sell at the price where you can make profit. Okay, you can make profit. For example, okay, I'm not quite sure about the price of the corn per bushel right now. Okay, but let's for example, the cost of a corn per bushel, it's 100. Okay, it's 100 USD. So your cost is there, so you will have to sell anything above $100. So you cannot sell anything below $100. So you will go into the futures market. Okay, and then you will short the market. So anything which is lower than $100, you will gain from there instead of gaining from the corn. Okay, so for example, this is to short. Okay, so those who use corn, for example, all the factories that's using corn, so they want to buy the corn at the cheapest price possible because they as well have the cost, because they when they sign up a project with buyers, so they will always have this cost. So when they have this cost, they will have to fix down a price. So if they for example, they have a contract to make these cornflakes. Okay, so need one they need the corn to be stabilized at $100. So if it goes lower, if it goes the price goes lower, they earn more. So if the price goes higher, somebody will pay the so called the losses. Okay, so they will go long. Okay, so that is how the futures market, okay, started in the 1800s. Okay, so this is a very this is what the history is called. Okay, the main thing is to stabilize the price. Okay, to stabilize the price. Okay, so let's get to the next slide. Okay, too long meaning that, okay, when you buy this contract, okay, too long, you have a long contract. When the price goes higher, you will make a profit. But when the price goes lower, you will lose, you will make a loss. Okay, you make a loss. It's to long is actually the same as to buy spot cryptos. It's actually the same as buying a crypto. Okay, it's actually the same of buying a spot crypto. Okay, too long. But in futures, you can apply leverage. You can apply leverage, and then you can always use other currency to trade. Okay, let's go to short. Okay, this part you have to know a lot more. Okay, to short, to short is to you short the market, meaning that you when the market go down, when the price goes lower, it favors you, it makes profit. But when the price goes higher, you make a loss. So it's actually opposite, totally opposite of uh, of longing. Okay, of long. But one thing is that short is only available in futures market. You cannot short a spot coin, cannot, you only can buy and then you can sell. Okay, so to short this the market, you will need to have, you will need to go to the futures and then to short it. Okay, to short it down. Okay, great. Okay, so I'll look into the comments right now. Yeah. Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, there's a new people that's coming into the live right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so to short the market means you need to have this kind of a to short the market. Okay, so shorting is one of the good thing about bear market somewhere right now. Okay, usually when the trending market of bull market, then usually we short when we seldom short, okay, during a bull market, but we short a lot during the bear market. So that is where we make a lot of money. Okay, so to short, usually like big, like the other day Luna went from 110 to 0, so I did short from 85 to 0, so I made like 224,000 uh, percent. Okay, 24,000% on the short itself. Okay, so it's a lot, you can gain a lot of money there. Okay, but it is, the risk is there, the risk is there. So you will need to always be aware of what you are doing. Okay, so this is an introductory, so I will always recommend people from trading to over trade. Okay, so let's talk about what's the difference between spot and let's say spot and futures. So the most important thing is leverage. Okay, for long, and then there's a leverage for short as well. Okay, now I'm explaining leverage. Okay, leverage. Okay, Now I'm explaining leverage. So let's go to another page right here. Okay, this is a leverage calculator. Okay, this is a leverage calculator. Okay, here, this is a leverage calculator. Okay, so it's actually easy. Okay, let's clear your mind. Okay, let's clear your mind. Now I'll be talking about leverage, how the leverage works. Okay, so now, for example, we are trading BTC. Okay, your entry price is at 20,000. Okay, your entry price is at 20,000. Okay, your entry price is at 20,000. Okay, and then your exit price will be, for example, 21,000. Okay, so you're trading 1 BTC. So meaning that, okay, this is what we do in leverage. Okay, this is how we long when we long something. So it's actually same thing as you're buying spot. So for example, if you buy a 1 Bitcoin at 20,000, okay, and then you exited at 21,000, so meaning that you make 1,000 profit. Okay, but your initial investment, initial margin is 20,000. So you have to buy the stock, the spot coin, and then put into wallet, and then when it's 21,000, you set off, and then you make $1,000 of profit. But the profit is 1,000, and then it's the return of equal, the return ROE is 5%. So you make 5% out of this. Okay, out of this trade. Okay, so for example, now if you are in leverage mode, okay, in leverage mode, so say we got two leverage, two times leverage. Okay, you got two times two, 2x leverage. Okay, so it's the same thing. We go for, it's all totally the same thing. So look at that, the initial margin that you need. Okay, so that you, when you trade this, you need to have a margin. So initial margin that you need is 10,000. Okay, 10,000. But the profit is the same, just that the initial margin that you need to control that one Bitcoin actually is 20,000. But with futures, you can, with a times 2 leverage, you can use only 10,000 to control that one Bitcoin. Okay, so you have this leverage. But so if imagine, okay, the imagine if you you want to use up all your leverage on the margin. Okay, so you can actually, you have 20k, so actually you can do 2 Bitcoins. So the initial margin is still the same at 20,000 as you bought it, the Bitcoin before. Then but the profit and loss will be 2,000 instead of only 1,000. Then you will be making 10% out of your profit instead of just 5. Okay, so imagine now your leverage goes up to 25 times. Okay, for example, if your leverage goes up to 25 times, okay, so it's totally different story. So what you need to do to control one Bitcoin will be only $800. So you are using 25 times less margin, less capital to control that one Bitcoin. So with only $800, you can control one Bitcoin, and then you make the same amount of money. Okay, so it's 1,000. So the return of a profit is actually more than that. So it's 125%. So imagine you can, for with $800, you with $20,000, you can control 25 Bitcoins. Okay, so instead of making only 1,000, you can make 25,000. You get what I mean? Okay, you make more than that. Okay, instead of just making 1,000 with spot, with futures, with 25x leverage, with the maximum amount of capital you're going to use, okay, you will be making 25,000 instead of 1,000. Okay, okay, my leverage only can go up to 5x. Okay, you have to apply. Okay, futures, you need to apply to get more leverage. Okay, my leverage can go up to 200. So it means that you have to learn how to do it. Okay, you have to watch the video and then watch the few whatever the platform that needs you to do, because I'm an experienced trader, so big hobby or it's open all for me, open every leverage for me. So if you are not experienced, so hobby or other platform will always protect you by giving you a lower leverage. Because why? Because leverage is something very dangerous as well. Okay, so this is what we say. If you are leveraged in 25 times, 25x, but this is a scenario that it goes from 2000 to 221,000. But what if the prices went down one negative? So if you bought, your entry price is 20,000, and then your exit price is 19,000. Okay, imagine okay, you will be losing 25,000. Okay, you will be losing 25,000. So it's actually the same thing, just that you won't be losing 25,000. Your account, your wallet will be liquidated at 20,000, because that's all you have. Okay, that's all you have. Okay, now, okay, you understand me? Okay, so let's go for a short. Okay, short is the same. So you can go leverage at one. Okay, one time leverage, one time leverage. Sorry. Okay, let's do this one time. Okay, one time leverage. Uh, okay, one time leverage. Okay, the entry price will be 20. If you are in a, you think it's a bear market right now, okay, and then you entry the price at 20,000, and then you expect it to fall to 19,000. Okay, so with 25 BTC, okay, this is one leverage. So with 20,000 you only can buy one. So you have 20,000 on margin, you only can buy one Bitcoin, and then your P&L will be 1,000, and then your return will be 5%. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just that when shorting it, we want the price to go down to make profit instead of going up. Okay, this is the one very good thing. Okay, so what's my strategy? Okay, guys, you want my strategy? Anyone wants my strategy right now? Anyone help? Okay, you have to follow the rules, okay, and then to trade. Okay, so this is a very serious thing. Okay, if you do not know how to trade futures, you will end up with a very liquidated so-called liquidated say liquidated wallet. Okay, so now I will be talking about liquidation. Okay, so now I will be talking about liquidation. Okay, so we got back to the leverage. So I'm going to talk about liquidation. Okay, liquidation, let me see. Okay, so we're going to talk about liquidation. So liquidation means, okay, how actually okay, there is how actually futures work in Huobi. Okay, actually Huobi we have two futures. One is coin perpetual futures, and then another one is USD futures. So USD futures is when you put your money into the futures, there's two choices. Well, money into the futures. Okay, previously when I was trading futures in another market, okay, in commodity markets, um, when your margin is out, okay, you will wipe out your whole account. Okay, so if you have a wallet, and then you are trading, for example, you are trading gold, crude oil, and then this silver as well, and then when one of the account goes liquidated, all your account will be liquidated, so you will lose all your wallet, everything, every single cent in your wallet. So that's in the indices. Okay, but in crypto, in Huobi, okay, you can put your certain amount of wallet into the USD perpetual account. So for example, if your wallet, you have maybe say 10,000 in your wallet, you can put 2,000 into the cross USD cross account. Then if you got liquidated, you only lose that 2,000. it won't touch your other assets. Okay, it won't touch your other asset. That is something really good. Okay, previously we have to open a lot of accounts, okay, to prevent this from happening. Okay, we have to open one account for wheat, and then one account for corn, and then one account for gold, to prevent a liquidation from happening to all the wallets. So that is one thing that we did previously. But in Huobi is good, it's easy, and then we just need to say put the money into a USDT perpetual account. Then that's it. Okay, if we lose all, if we got liquidated, that's the all the money they will lose. It won't go and touch your, it won't liquidate the whole of your wallet. Okay, that is one. Okay, you have USDT, and then we have coin perpetual. For example, okay, hello, I don't know how to explain, I really want to ask you for help in silly. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so liquidating. Okay, about liquidation. Okay, so for USD, we have USD, and we have this. We have USD, and then we have this coin. Okay, USD is you trade with USD. So when you trade with USD, you make USD, USDT. So you're using USDT to trade. Okay, you trade USDT with Bitcoin, um, and then when if you profit, you will profit in USDT, not Bitcoin. So if you are trading, if you're losing, you lose your USDT in not Bitcoin. Okay, so in the coin perpetual futures. Okay, there's two kind of futures, right? Make sure one is USDT futures, and then the other one is token or coin futures. So in coin futures, you don't put USDT in. Okay, you put your coin in. For example, okay, for example, you have Bitcoin that you want to keep. Okay, you want to keep, and then during this kind of bear market, you can put this coin into coin perpetual, and then if you want to short the market, if you think that the market is going down, you short it. Okay, and then when you profit from the short, you will gain Bitcoin instead of USDT. Okay, one is USDT, the other one is coin. Is you can use a lot of coin. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Litecoin. Okay, Bitcoin Cash, every coin that that the platform support, then you can trade. Okay, it's either USDT, or it's either USDT, or uh, it's either USDT, or it's coin. Okay, great. So I'll get back to the chart right now. Okay, I'll get back to the this right now. Okay, here. Okay, I'll get back to this right now. Okay, so about liquidation. Okay, how what is liquidation? Okay, liquidation is actually easy to count. For example, for example, um if I have, okay, if I have 20,000, okay, in my USDT perpetual wallet, okay, 20,000, that is all I have. Okay, then if I have too much leverage, so eventually if you are shorting with 1x, you will never ever get stopped out or liquidated. 1x, you will never ever get liquidated unless the price of the asset went to zero, or then you are liquidated. But it won't, this seldom happen, okay, because Luna did become zero, so it got liquidated. Okay, but if you are using 1x, your chances of being liquidated is very low, very low. Okay, so I suggest that for new people, new traders, do not go over 5x. Do not ever go over 5x of futures. Okay, let's say 5x. Okay, let's say 5x. So it's 7x. So okay, let me see, we go 5x. 5x here. Okay, we go 5x. So 5x. Okay, if you have 10,000, okay, entry price is 20,000 USD, and then you have $10,000, $10,000 in your futures wallet. Okay, in your futures wallet, USDT futures wallet. So all you need is 4,000 initial margin to control one. Okay, to control one. So imagine you can, with all your 20,000, instead of buying one Bitcoin, you can control 5 Bitcoins. Okay, you can control 5 Bitcoin at 20,000. So if you are going long and then the price reaches 21,000, okay, so you will be making $5,000. Okay, $5,000. So you'll be making actually 25% of your capital investment. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. So the most important thing about futures is two things. Okay, one, you know how to count. Two, you know how to you know what is the leverage. Okay, you have to know what's the leverage. Okay, there's two. The other most two important thing is that you must set a stop loss. Okay, for example, if you're leveraging at 5x and then you want to you have $20,000, okay, of initial margin. So if you want to make only 1,000, okay, for example if your leverage is 1x, okay, you can only control one Bitcoin, so you make $1,000. Okay, all you want to make is $1,000. Okay, all you want to make is 1,000, but your leverage goes to 5. Okay, so it's very easy. Okay, your maximum leverage is like 5 Bitcoin. Okay, you want to make 1,000, right? So it's only 2,200. So you don't have to let the price, when you exit, you don't have to go such high to gain 1,000. So from here is the raise of 20,000 to 20,200 is enough for you to gain 1,000. And then you can set a stop loss. Stop loss is the most important thing in futures. You have to set a stop loss every time you place a stop order, because if not, your account will automatic, most of the time you will get liquidated. Okay, so you have to determine your risk. Okay, if your risk is if your risk is 5% of your total investment, for example, your risk is say 5%. Okay, so 20,000 times 5% is only 1,000. Okay, so your stop loss will be at 19,800 as well. So you risk 1,000 to gain 1,000. Okay, but the price movement is lower. The chances of achieving this price is much easier than to achieve 1,000. So it's 5 times easier. Okay, so you get what I mean, guys. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far? This is a very good topic. Okay, this is a very good topic. Why BTC? Okay, it's just for an example. Okay, well, I'm not saying that BTC, any coin will do. Any coin will do. Okay, I'm just using BTC as an example. Okay, so if you like to have other Bitcoin as an example, we can always do it later on. Okay, great. Okay, do you understand me? Or if you understand me or you know a bit, okay, if you understand a bit, please type yes. Okay, if you do not understand, type a no, so that I can explain again if you do not understand. Okay, if you understand me, please type a yes. If you do not understand, please type a no, so that I can explain it to you again. Okay, this is about leverage. Okay, it's futures trading. It's about leverage. Yes, great. Okay, there's one yes. Okay, there's only one yes. Okay, if you are okay, great. There's a lot of people that knows about how to trade. So for beginners, please. Okay, I tell you the most important thing is that you can always try. Please go and try to use the futures market. But if you are new to futures, you can use only 1x, 1x, maximum 2x. Okay, and then you can put some money to the test. Do not over try. Okay, do not over trade. Okay, and then if you are trading 1x, you can trade full amount of what you have. So for example, if you have $1,000 in the USDT perpetual account, So you can trade maximum, you can trade all, okay, all of that 1000. So if you are trading at 2x, you are allowed only to trade half. You only allowed to trade half of your initial margin. Okay, you only allowed to trade half. So if you are trading 5 times, you are only allowed to trade 20% of your initial margin as margin. So for example, so let's see if we can try with Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum. So we go, let's go back to 5 times. Okay, 5 times. Okay, so if you have $1000, okay, if the price right now is for example is like I'm not quite sure, like 100 and 1500, so you are longing to 1600, so you are controlling 1 ETH. So your initial margin is only 300. You only need 300 to control this 1 ETH. So if you have you should have, if you're times 5, you should have you should have 1500 in your account to control this 300. Okay, you can only use 300 to control this 1 ETH, and then make sure you have 1500 in your account, or else very you will get stopped out very easily. Okay, you'll get stopped out very easily. Okay, great. Okay, sir, we do not trade more than 2x. Yes, do not trade more than 5x. Okay, for newbies, for new traders. So if you are futures traders like me, if you experience, then you are allowed to go higher than that. But if you're not, please don't do higher than 5x. 5x is enough to make a lot of money, frankly speaking. 5x is enough to make a lot of money. Okay, for me, I trade for Bitcoin, I trade more until 200x. Okay, and then for other altcoin, I will trade like 75x. Okay, but how many percentage I'll be using? I'll using only 3 to 5% of my overall uh, capital investment in my futures account. So I won't trade too much. So what I want to make is something like fast money. Okay, so that when we trade, when I want to day trade or trade a fast one, okay, I will only trade 2 to 5%, 3 to 5% of my overall capital in USDT perpetual account. Okay, if I will be trading at a longer term, I will always trade not more than 5x as well. Okay, not more than 5x if I'm trading a longer term. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a live um, let's do a live trade right now. Okay, I'll use the live chart, okay, to let you know that how do we trade, okay, with futures. Okay, how do we trade with futures? Okay, let's go auto. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry, it's a day. Okay, we go for day trade. Okay, where is my chart? Okay, for day trades, okay, let me see. So let's back a bit, okay, to 40,000, for example. Okay, so okay, for if you know my strategy already, if you already know my strategy, my 919 lift off strategy. Okay, who else here knows that my about my strategy? If you're in my class before, if you know my 919 lift off strategy, do you know? If you know, please type a yes so that I know you are my student, or you have ever seen my live before. 919 lift off. Okay. If you know about 919 lift off, please give me a yes. Okay. If you know about 919 lift off strategy, please give me a yes. Okay. So this is a 919 lift off strategy here. Okay. Here. So this is a 919 lift off strategy. So the buy is here. When we buy here, okay, when we buy here, sorry, okay, when we buy here, okay, when we buy here, then the exit will be here. Okay, so we are making here, we are making with spot. Okay, making with spot. Yes, no. Okay, if you do not know, I will see what we can do later on. Maybe I'll teach the next session. So if you know futures, okay, now I already taught you futures. So after this, you look at that, when it's declining, and then the it's the other way around. Okay, so this one is where we exit, and then that is where we short the futures as well at 1x. 1x, no more than 1x. Okay, for beginners, so when you short here, your exit will be here. Your exit will be here. Okay, here, that is where you enter the long, enter spot. But one thing is that it when you buy spot, you will stop out here as well. So here we will all short again. We will short again with 1x, and then we'll exit here. Okay, so it's a two-way. The 919 lift off, you can do it with with spot, and then we can also short as well. Okay, we can also short as well. Okay, so you understand right now? Do you understand me right now? Okay, so these futures will allow you to short the market at 1x, so you do not have to upgrade anything. Okay, you just use your phone. Okay, and then you can always go to trade. Sorry, you can go to futures. It's on the fourth okay, fourth okay, is on the fourth button below here. Okay, it's futures. You click it in, and then choose on the top USDM. Okay, and then coin M. So USDM means that you are using USD to trade. Okay, if it's a coin M, you use your coin to app trade. Okay, so if you already know my 919 strategy, what all the money that you put out, all the money that you sell your Bitcoin with. For example, if you bought your Bitcoin, and then when it's time to sell your Bitcoin, you will sell your Bitcoin, and then all the money usually will put in the Huobi earn, or maybe the something like Huobi earn to gain a little bit of the percentage. But usually all the money will be transferred to this futures account USDM, and then to short the market at 1x full amount, or don't care about anything. So you will gain from the drop. Okay, unless it went sideways. Okay, unless it went sideways like this like within these few months. Okay, this is the sideways. If it goes sideways, you will lose two times. Okay, you will lose even at the buying spot, and then you will be losing at short as well. But this only happen once in a while. Okay, it won't happen every time. Okay, it won't happen every time. Okay, so you can always count on it. Okay, if you understand, yes, 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 great, great, great. Okay, so if you do not know anything about it, okay, we have our video on YouTube as well. Okay, all you need to do is to join our secret group. Okay, I have a secret group. Okay, if you're willing to join, it's fine. All my trades and all the details and all any info of the life, everything, all the trades that I do, I will put it there. I will put it out there so that you can revise with your strategy, or even follow the trade. It's up to you. Okay, it's not trading advice, it's just for educational purpose. Okay, so here is my Facebook QR code. Okay, so if you would like to join, I'll leave it for 10 seconds. So if you would like to join, please screenshot right now, and then you may join in my Facebook later on of the day, or you can always find it at Archie at Crypto Info Exchange. Okay, you can always join in later on. Great, 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 great. Okay, there's a lot of people that know about my strategy, that 919 leaf flop strategy. Okay, there's a lot of us already know that about the 919. Is there any airdrop today? Yes, there will be airdrop today, but it's at the other live. Okay, this at our twin frontline info live. Okay, we will always have that. They will always give out a lot of these airdrops. Okay, please be patient. Okay, their live starts at 8, so you just stay back and then we watch until the next live, and then you will have airdrops. Okay, great. Okay, so do you understand this, or I'll remove this FB QR right now. Okay, I'll remove it. Okay, any coins that you want me to look into, so every time when want would about to end the session, I will look into some coins that everybody wants to know. Okay, so any coins that you want me to look into. Okay, any of my student right here, if you are one of my student, or ever you ever watch my live before and then you are one of my students, please key in number one. Okay, please key in number one. Okay, if you are one of my student and then if you ever watch my previous video, please key in number one. Okay, so that I know that all my students are here. Okay, key in number one if you are one of my student and you saw me on it. Okay, newbie only new USDT. Oh, it's okay, you can always stay back and then we can learn a lot more about it. I understand it. Great, great. Okay, wow, there's a lot of my students right here. I need to learn about ship, please. Okay, ship. Okay, ship. Okay, ship. Okay, ship is here. Okay, ship is here. Okay, ship is here. Okay, ship is here. Okay, ship is at this range. This range is we so called it's a trading strange trading range that are sometimes asking you to sell and then sometimes asking you to buy. Okay, so but mm, we have to have a few more candles here to assume that okay it's going up or down. But for now, this is not a good sign of going bearish. This is a sign of going bullish. So yes, for me, did I buy? Yes, I bought it when it was maybe say 0.00001 previously. Now it's going a bit higher. It's like 20% to 30% gain. Okay, so it will still have to know. We will still have to see if the few more candles. But for this is another buy candle signal here. Okay, this is another buy signal here. So this is a lift off and then here is a touching, but it's a bullish confirmation. So yes, it's a buy right now. It's a buy right now. Okay, for ship. Okay, etc. Let me see etc USDT Ethereum Classic. Okay, Ethereum Classic. Wow, etc is a good. Okay, if according to our strategy, the buy should be this day. Okay, on the 18th of July you should already bought it. Okay, you should already bought according to our strategy, our 919 lift off strategy. Okay, you should already be bought and then it's still bullish. Okay, it still looks bullish and then it's still holding on. If you're holding on to Ethereum Classic, please hold it. Okay, I think it's doing well. Okay, it's still doing well. Okay, okay, any other coins that you want me to look into? Any other coins that you would like me to look into? Any other coins that you would like me to look into? I'll look into for you now. I still have maybe around 10 minutes to go. Okay, any other coins that you want me to look into? Great. Okay, I hopefully everybody's today's introductory is a bit short. Frankly speaking, today's you give me 1 hour to talk about the whole chapter of futures. this is giving me a hard time because usually when I'm in this futures lesson, um, I will be talking more to about 3 to 4 hours. Okay, to buy day, okay, according to OP, the buy day is this day. Okay, so it's 20th of July, sorry, 20th of July. 20th of July, there is no buy day here. Okay, only 20th of July. This is the day that we usually buy, and then it's a hold. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's not a buy right now, it's a buy there for 3 days, and then it's a hold right now. Hold on to um, OP right now. Okay, hold on to OP right now. Okay, so if you already joined my class and you already know my 919 liftoff strategy, you will definitely have this intuition to look into the chart and then to know if it's going, how is it be going. Okay, you will always have this intuition. Okay, so I have no doubt of my student, and then I think that my 919 strategy is the best strategy for crypto for the time being. Okay, for the time being. Okay, okay, I've also learned that sometimes, okay, during the weekend there's a lot of people to trade. Okay, there are a lot of people who trade weekends. Uh so usually, okay, usually look at this color, you see this color, it's like rainbow, right? Okay, usually I will tell people to avoid weekends. Okay, to avoid weekends. They will tell, I will tell our students to avoid to trade during weekends because why? Very easy to understand. Yes, 919 is very easy to understand, and then if you know 1919, you already have the intuition wherever chart you're looking at. Okay, whatever chart you're looking at. Okay, for this look at this chart. Okay, look at this chart. This chart, we have these colors, right? Okay, the green colors is Asian time. Okay, Asian trading time. The yellow colors is European trading time. The red color is this uh, American trading times. And then this gray until the white one, the whole area it's weekend. Usually it's on the weekend or maybe holiday. So this during this period of time, I do not actually encourage people to trade because why? The market maker is not working. Okay, they are off, and then as a trader, I also expect that weekend is your own free time. You do not have to trade during the weekends. Okay, weekend is your free time, and then it's what you're going to do. So do not trade on the free time because during this every weekend, most of the time the market maker is trading with bots. Okay, they are not trading with, they are trading with bots, and then they preset what what price they are going to do, what price they're going to buy. So usually during the weekend there will be a pump, and then there will be a low. There will be a low, there will be a pump, and then it will make up the same area usually. Okay, let's look into it. Let's look into this one is OP. I've never seen OP before. Look at by looking at the chart. See, it closes here, and then it went back down here. Okay, it went back down here. This is the pump that to let people let retailers think that the pump, the price will go a lot more up, but during weekend there's less. Okay, so here this is another example that it didn't it did indeed, it went higher. Okay, but most of the time it won't. Most of the time it won't. Look at that. Most of the time it won't go higher. Okay, most of the time it won't go higher. So there's a few, maybe a few times, look at that, every most of the time it went lower. Okay, went lower. Look at this, it went lower. Okay, it went lower. Look at that. During the weekend, usually it went lower. 9 out of 10 times it went lower. Okay, so for me, I will ask you to avoid weekends. To avoid weekends. okay, to avoid weekends. Okay, for if you come to my offline classes, I will teach you how to use this color time zone so that you can know how it's going to be. Okay, any other question? Okay, any other coins that you want me to look into? If no, then I will end my session right now. I will end my session right now. uh, so if there is any other coins that you want me to look into, okay, any other coins that you want me to look into? Okay, Bitcoin, look at that Bitcoin, look at that pump. Okay, imagine okay, imagine the US market closes, and then at 12 it pumps up to pump up from 24,000 to 24,700, and then it dropped back down in just 3 hours. It will, when it pumps up, it will definitely stay there for a while, and then it dropped back down. And then look at that, there is another kill. They kill all these liquidation, they kill all these futures traders with stop losses. Kill above and kill below. Look at that, it can go up and then it can go down. This is for the kill, definitely for the kill. AAVE, okay, AAVE. Never heard of this coin before. AAVE, AAVE. Okay, let's look into it. AAVE. Okay, let's look for day chart. Okay, AAVE. Okay, AAVE. There's a buy here. Okay, imagine if you are trading spots right now. It's a buy here, and then you lost. Okay, and then you lost, and then you went up here. But if you already know futures, like today's class, okay, you will gain 24%. It's the same thing as 919 plus futures. Okay, 919 plus futures. So if you want to learn more about futures and how to put stop loss and how to look into it, it's easy. Okay, I will teach you, okay, in my offline classes. Okay, um for AAVE, okay, it's a short here, okay, it's a buy here, and the buy here is a short here, and then it's a buy here. Okay, it's still in the hold position. You can buy right now. Okay, you can buy right now, but I cannot guarantee it because the momentum and it's getting weaker. It's getting weaker right now, but you still can hold on, or you can even still buy. Okay, you can even still buy, and then or you can hold on to AAVE. Okay, great. Okay, I think that's about time right now. Okay, thank you all for your time. Okay, and then hope that the trading session in the trade in the time to come will benefit and you make money. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday I have my live session at 5 p.m. Singapore time, and then I'll be teaching about how to make money by queuing. For example, okay, for example, if you are queuing, for example, the price of Bitcoin right now is let's say, okay, the price of Bitcoin right now is 20. Okay, the price of Bitcoin right now is 23,268. So if imagine if you would like to buy the Bitcoin at 23,000, you will definitely queue at spot. But if it didn't reach there, you definitely didn't get anything, and then you will waste up your money there without any income, right? If you put into the earn, you will still make money. But if you queue there, queue at the price of the price that you would like to buy, you will still lose money, right? Okay, I'll be teaching on my next lesson. Even though if you are queuing at 23,000, you will make some money by only queuing. Okay, sounds great. Do you think this is a great technique? Okay, you will always make money by only queuing. There's certain kind of tokens. Okay, by queuing, only by queuing you will make money. Okay, if you like to know, give a yes. Give me a yes if you like to know. Okay, if you like to know, give me a yes of how to use kill and make money. Okay, you don't even have to reach your buying point. Okay, if you like to know more, key in yes, and then please subscribe and then follow me. Okay, the follow link below above, and then this Wednesday I'll be talking about how to kill and make money. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you on Wednesday. I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye bye.